Hi, in this lesson, you'll take a look at the P5 Play canvas and how it's used to create graphics. If you've ever painted before in an art class, you may have painted on an artist canvas. The artist canvas is often made out of a tight fabric, and it's the place that displays their artistic creation. The P5 Play canvas serves a very similar purpose. A canvas is a space on the screen where graphics can be displayed and interacted with by users. The blue area here is a P5 Play canvas. Different objects are drawn on this canvas. There's a yellow circle or ball, a rotating pink rectangle, and a long green rectangle that stretches across the whole width of the canvas. You'll learn more about creating these objects later, but first, a canvas has to be created in order to see and interact with them on the screen. P5 Play makes it easy to create a canvas on the screen using the new canvas command. Within the parentheses, you can define the width and height of the canvas in pixels. If the parentheses are empty, then your canvas will occupy the entire width and height of the web page. In this example, the new canvas element created on the web page will have a width and height of 450 pixels. Let's take a quick look at how the canvas size can change based on these values. This purple canvas element has a width of 450 pixels and a height of 450 pixels. If we change the first value or width of the canvas, then the element will be wider on the web page. By default, the new canvas is white. This is totally fine to work with, especially when we have game objects on it. But if we want to add a background to it, we use the command background, and then we put a color inside of the parentheses in quotes. In this case, we have painted the background with the color called light blue, but we could have done it with any color, like yellow. We can also use what's called hex color codes to choose a very specific shade of a color. A hex code always starts with a pound symbol or a hashtag, followed by a series of characters. You can search online for hex color picker to find a tool that will help you find different hex codes for certain colors. When using this hex code with our canvas, we get something like this. Let's take a look at where this code belongs in our P5 Play program structure. Here we have our two special P5 Play functions. Can you guess in which one we should create our canvas? Well, since we only want to create the canvas once and at the very beginning of the program, we put it in the setup function. If we run this now, the canvas is appearing to the right, but it's white, so we can't see it. Well, let's add a color to the background then. Great! Now let's think about this for a second. Remember our flipbook analogy? Our draw function is drawing each page continually. So if we want the background of each page to be the same color, we actually want to move the background command into the draw function like this. Much better. One more thing. To make sure each page or frame in our animation is starting blank, we should probably add the clear command right before we add the background color. This just ensures that nothing from the prior frame is lingering around when we don't really want it there. Now that you know how to create a new P5 Play canvas, let's write some code.